24 schools within the Greater Banjul Area take delivery of a massive donation of sanitary equipment from the National Environment Agency, courtesy of the WACA Project. Environmental authorities have their eyes fixated on young people in a strategic venture to nurture a culture of waste management, drawing full participation in a regional project strengthening the resilience of targeted communities in coastal West Africa. Sheikh Alkinki Sanyang, Senior Program Officer, Environmental Education and Communication, highlighted the scope of the project initiated to ensure the protection of Kotu stream through the involvement of schools.
We were previously dealing with 13 schools, but now we've moved up to 24 lower basics, junior secondary, and senior secondary schools within the Greater Banjul Area. This innovative strategy of Catch Them Young approach will be replicated in 24 schools to instill and inculcate environmental protection, preservation, and cleanliness knowledge through practical and hands-on activities at school levels into the young brains of our young school-going children. To inspire and complement efforts of our collaborating schools for their participations,
Alhaji Lamin Kamara, the Director of Intersectoral Services Network, believes students have a greater responsibility in maintaining a healthy environment, but require tools to fully contribute, provide to ecological preservation.
Them young, we believe all of you going to schools, boys and girls, your minds are very, very fresh when you compare to us as adults. Sometimes we feel when you deal with young people at the school level, when you teach them about something, it tends to stick in their mind, and they can go out up to their family levels to share with them, to tell them that this is not good. And we've been seeing with a lot of very efforts that we are doing to address the challenges that we are confronted with when it comes to environmental issues, you realize that it's a big problem. So it's important that we have a reflection and see how do we address these problems. And I'm sure this is the very reason why we have to say, let's go and target the young peoples. And then when we deal with them, engage them, capacitize them, I think they would be very useful in our societies. They will be very useful in our communities. They will be very useful in our own families to address some of the very problems that is caused by human.
Antumana Nying emphasized the significance of the donation and its potential impacts.
Looking at the schools in the Greater Banjul Area, they are very big schools. Most of them are Class E, Class D schools. And the issue of waste management is definitely our trouble. But with the provision of these materials, I think definitely is going to ease our daily routine with regards to cleaning, especially with having dustbins placed in strategic locations in the schools. Wheelbarrows being provided, rakes, will definitely help the schools to manage waste. Not only stopping there, but also extending the partnership with regards to environmental education, which is definitely part of our curriculum. You go to all the schools that you mentioned here, they teach social and environmental studies. So you coming in will definitely be an additional thing. It is going to supplement or complement the effort that we are doing as teachers at the level of the schools. Also trying to kind of widen the horizons of the students who are learning every day in ways that they can manage waste, not only at the level of the schools, but back in their homes, in the communities.
Adama Jimba Job, Deputy Permanent Secretary for Programs, expressed gratitude for the donation.
Is it indeed a pleasure and an honor for the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education to be associated with this very important initiative, particularly with the nomenclature used, Catch Them Young. For anything to be sustained, it has to be started or taken up by the young people. So I want to congratulate you for that, for recognizing the importance of starting with the young people, but also for thinking of trying this initiative at the school level. because these are people that goes into any household, everywhere, all over. And they are people that I can call agents of change. And I think they will be agents of change. Boys and girls, many are called but few are chosen. Few schools are represented here. Few schools started the program. An additional 40 or so new schools coming up. That is just a drop in the ocean as far as our student population is concerned. But it's a force that can be reckoned with because they will be interacting, playing, mingling with all schools in Greater Banjul, or you can say in KMC. Therefore, even though the number seems small, but the impact can be very great. Not only to their peers, but their parents. So many things adults may find it difficult to accept when they are approached or taken to task by their colleague adult. But if the children are the entry point, hope that there is possibility of making some impact.
Climate change continues to impact environmental health with the devastating cost of human activities such as free dumping and littering, destroying vital ecosystems such as Koto Stream. Aissatou M. Dane, GRTS.